Welcome to Yo-Yo Talk. I am going to go over tonight. It's just going to be highlights of the 2022 National Yo-Yo Championships, which were held in Mesa, Arizona. I think this was the first time they held them in Mesa, and hopefully not the last, because it was a really wonderful tournament. I cannot capture the ambiance of all of that went on during the Yo-Yo Championships, but I am going to try and hit on some highlights and show you guys and gals that didn't get to go how miserable you should be because you weren't there. And maybe next year you'll be able to show up for the national championships. And hopefully we've got a few people there watching that did attend the national championships, and you'll get to see your face and your performance or whatever part you played in the national championships on our show. So I tell you, I was really impressed with the hotel. Right when I walked in the entrance, there were people playing the yo-yos. And I will tell you that a lot of hotels are very snooty. They have their noses up their air. They have very tight anal sphincters. And you know, they just won't allow you to do it there. Move on, move on. We don't want you playing yo-yos in the lobby. They were great. There were people playing yo-yos in the lobby and throwing the whole time I was there. The hospitality was great. The food was actually great and not that expensive. And it was just great to see legends there in the hallway throwing the yo-yos along with first-time people that had never been to a yo-yo contest before ever in their life. The only bad part, I would say, about the whole hotel experience was that the pool was not of my standards. I like to be able to get in my early morning swims, and this pool was a wading pool. In my mind, it wasn't a swimming pool. You couldn't get in very good laps. But other than that, it was a fine event venue, and I can't tell you how wonderful they treated us. And of course, it would not have happened without all the sponsors, and Yo-Yo Talk was one of the sponsors this year of the national championships, and we were happy to be there and be part of the return of the national championships, because it had been since COVID since we had this, so we've missed 2 national championships. And of course, the sponsors there were there with all their tables. We had, of course, Duncan there, Yo-Yo Factory was there, Caribou Lodge was there, and I don't want to miss anybody. Well, of course, YoYoExpert.com with Andre was a huge sponsor of this event, and without individuals like Andre and Thad, it certainly would not have been able to be pulled off. There were a ton of volunteers too that made it happen, and these events do require a lot of volunteers as well. So even if you feel like, well, I'm not going to compete, why should I go? There's a lot of opportunities to help out the yo-yo community by just showing up and volunteering. So think about that next year, about signing up and volunteering. Now, volunteers, speaking of volunteers and the judges, we could not run a contest of this caliber without high caliber judges. They all manned up and were there and sat for hours and hours and hours judging the various different levels of competitions that happened. So again, a big shout out to all the judges that were there at the national championships this year. And the crowd was spectacular too. I don't think I've been to a nationals where I've heard such a supportive crowd. There were people there that were cheering for every single competitor that got up on stage. And one person was always shouting, "I'm your favorite fan," just to everybody. So it was really a great experience, and the crowd was behind everybody at this competition. I saw people there from age 6. And by the way, there is a green you can donate just in case you're all right, cool. There you go. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, barrel rolls. There you go.
You're popping fresh, son. Or not.
Cool. Wow, is that 6 years old? What's your name? Jared, 6 years old. Future national champion right here. 2 guys in their 80s. We had a couple of national grandmasters who were also in the Hall of Fame. Bill de Boisblanc and Dale Oliver, who are both in their 80s. They were there supporting the event. We had all the traditional yo-yo competitions that you would expect, fantastic playing by a lot of different individuals. 3A was also amazing. Not as many people in the 3A division as you might expect. 4A, again, some amazing players, but again, fairly thin on the numbers in 4A. And then, of course, 5A, we're back up to a few more competitors like in the 1A division. But that is not all when it comes to the competitions. They add competitions that everyone could participate in, including the Hit It Quick Challenge, which was a great idea. This is what I call dueling. And I want to show you some clips from this Hit It Quick Challenge because it's a lot of fun. It moves fast. And the great thing about the Hit It Quick Challenge is that anybody of any level can play. And I will say the announcer for the Yo-Yo Championships, he was amazing. He ran these contests fantastic. He probably one of the best yo-yo MCs I've seen.
One, down and up. Oh my goodness. Are we ready? Loop the loop. One loop. Boom. On 3, 2, 1. Walk the dog. That wasn't a walk. No one's walking. What kind of dog are you walking? He got it. In 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Oh, my hair. He got it. If you know about tricks, you can do great. How are you feeling? Are you ready for this? You ready to rumble? Okay, guys, so you never know when it's going to happen. Like if I were to say forward pass, that would be the trick that you have to do. Congratulations. Stay frosty, folks. This game is all about my pleasure here. 3, 2, 1, forward pass. Oh no, my hair. Here's what I would like to see. Rock the baby, 3 rocks, go. 1, 2, 3, bring it up. Oh, my hair. Next, double or nothing. Oh, he got it. Well fought battle. To the back of the line you go. All right, so we have National Master Dave. And regular guy Daniel. Regular guy Daniel! For our final trick, any suggestions from the audience? You're a troll. Oh, winner, our final round will be decided with a long sleeper contest.
Yes!
Has to be a long sleeper. The odds are even, the equipment is identical. Folks, are we ready for the long sleeper contest?
Is it to extinction or is it back to the hand?
Oh, to extinction until the yo-yo dies. We're looking for the twirling at the bottom, folks. Are you ready? To extinction. Folks, I'm going to call it out. I need your help. Before we begin, a round of applause for both of our competitors. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, sleeper! And they are off to a red hot start. The acceleration is 40,000 RPM. You've never seen a sleeper like this. Uh-oh, that's not looking convincing. Dave Schulte.
So, and the old guys, they got their own competition as well. We saw guys that were over 40 in there competing away. And then even YoHans ended up being a last minute entry. He burned up the stage, but he was penalized for failing the drug test. He had 3 times the limit of geritol in his blood that was allowed. So getting into the finals of the 1A was a big deal. There was a lot of cheering and high-fiving for all those guys that made it in. It was a huge competition. I lost track of how many people were in the semifinals. I think there were maybe 50 or more. It was winnowed down to just 20. The event was not without some hiccups, though. We had a windstorm, and then following the windstorm, there was a sudden power outage that not only affected the hotel, but it infected a mile of the city block around it. And there was some thoughts that the power might not come back on. But fortunately, it was only out for 45 minutes, and the players responded by pulling out a number of lighted yo-yos, and they were keeping everybody entertained during that period of time with the light-up yo-yos. I, of course, had a collecting table set up, and I cajoled many a player to sign up for our YouTube channel with the gift of a collectible Coca-Cola yo-yo, and many did. So thank you very much for all you guys and gals that did sign up for the YouTube channel. We got a few more people signing up for the Academy of Yo-Yo Arts as well. And so all in all, it was a good thing for yo-yo talk there.
We got Jimmy Johnson here. We're going to do a little trade-in. He's got a 2004 World's Yo-Yo, and we're going...
For this yo-yo, for this patch. It's a good trade.
There you go. There we go. There's a nice trade.
You want to trade it?
That's how it's done, folks, right there.
This is mine. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
But collecting was not all that I did at the 2022 Nationals. Following the competitive events, we did an honor presentation to all of the Hall of Fame members that were in attendance in the competition hall. We had 5 individuals, which is pretty amazing. It's probably half the living people in the Hall of Fame were there at the national championships. And they all got on stage and were recognized, and they received a very nice chenille patch that says inductee into the National Yo-Yo Hall of Fame. And our plan is, of course, to recognize all of our Hall of Famers at every national championships in the future that happen to be in attendance.
Andre, come on up. We all know what work Andre's been doing. It's going to happen right now without you. And come on up here. We're going to get a picture with everybody. Bill the Boisblanc. Where are you at? Come on up, Bill. These are people that have been making these contests happen for years and years and years. Dazzling Dave, Dazzling Dave, where are you at? All right, come on up, Dazzling Dave. Dennis McBride, come on up, come on up. And one last one, somebody that has been to all 28 World Championships and started the very first World Championship. Wow! Dale Oliver, these guys are your legends. These should be your heroes. If you don't know who they are, you are here because of them. Take your pictures, man. This is a fantastic group of people right there. You are seeing the legends of yo-yos right there.
Then we also did something kind of neat. We reinstated Lucky's 15 seconds of fame. We had probably around 30 individuals come back and show their skills. One kid kept getting back in line. Finally, after his fourth time up, I realized he just kept coming up and trying. But we had all kinds of different styles of play, yo-yos wise, and we also had people playing air yo-yo, and a variety of other skill toys were used to boot. Of course, we had our anonymous judge. This year it was Dale Oliver, and he, I think, was pretty hard on the yo-yo players as far as he wanted to see some good skills, and so our winner had some skills. So, and thanks again to Dale Oliver for being our judge for that contest.
2, 1, go! Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now we're talking entertainment there, boys. This is like fast stuff. All right, very good. Go. All right, who's up next? 2, 3. Oh, I love that swirl. Go. I'm sticking there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now that looks really nice. I'm impressed, but I'm easily impressed. All right, guys, good job. Paul, and 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Nice! Nice! Woo! Who's the guy with the white shirt? Paul? Okay, Paul! Man, you are the 15 seconds of fame champion!
And following the 15 seconds of fame, we had a trivia contest, and I will say it was very interesting, some of the answers. They were very disappointing in some cases. I really expected the yo-yo crowd to have a little better grasp on some of the basic stuff.
The British Toy Association of Toy Retailers voted what toy as the praise of the century for the 20th century. Now, I hope you guys all get this. You will have to leave with your head bowed down if you don't. And go ahead and give me the answer, I'm sorry. The answer, of course, is the yo-yo. Oh my God, wait! Hungry, Hippo's got 7%? Who are you people? Are you insane? Why are you even in this room? Are people on the internet just following this along and don't have anything? Okay, we gotta go to the next question. Oh, that was very disappointing to me. All right, yo-yos have been made from all of these materials, except for which one? There you go. Glass, coffee beans, depleted uranium, titanium, and magnesium. And the answer, of course, is depleted uranium. Oh, come on! Has depleted uranium? Seriously, over half you people missed that? Depleted uranium? Okay, moving on. And our last question for the evening. This is for all the prizes, folks. Here we go. The highest price ever paid for an auction of a yo-yo was autographed by President Nixon given to Grand Ole Opry's legend Roy Acuff in 1974. What was the auction price? And it was, yes, $16,000. Now, a lot of you knew that. Congratulations. Good job. Let's see who won. Dazzling Dave, our trivia champion, Luke Brenner and Grant. You are top three. Come on up here if you're in the hall. Come on up here if you're in the hall, and I'll give you your great prizes.
But in the end, Dazzling Dave Schulte ended up being our trivia champion, taking home a pile of goodies along with immortality. And I will say that it's probably good for Dave that the Nickinator was not present in the audience or online during the trivia contest. And here's a little rundown of how the top 50 anyway did in the trivia contest. And last but not least, let's show you who are our new national champions for 2022 in each of the divisions.
to go crazy here in Mesa, Arizona. Let's make some noise for John Ando.
So that's about it for this week. No trivia contest this week because this is actually pre-recorded and I am watching this from Grand Cayman. We'll see you next month live on Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk. A reminder, that's the first Thursday of every month at 9:30. Again, all these shows will be posted on our YouTube channel. We hope you sign up for that. And if you're not already signed up, remember, you can never have too many yo-yos. This is Doc Lucky signing off until Thursday, August 4th. See you then, live.